Hi, I'm Ree from mummyoffour.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a playroom declutter and I have been putting this off and putting this off and putting this off. When I first redid the playroom 3 years ago maybe, it was super organized and every box had a specific type of toy in it, and the idea was they get out one box and they play with those toys and they put them away, and over the years it's all jumbled into just junk in every box. So I am going to declutter, sort. I'm going to talk you through the way I'm doing it, my kind of methods, hopefully share some tips and hacks that are going to make it easier for when you go to declutter your playroom or any area the children use, like their bedrooms or even your living room, anything at all like that. And if you're new here, welcome. Like I said, I'm Ree. I blog at mummyoffour.com. I help busy mums make their lives easier with parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice. I also share lots of cleaning videos as well as shop with me videos, hauls, all that kind of good stuff. I'd love it if you would subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. so don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I post those videos. As much as I don't want to do this, I think I better get started. As you can see, the playroom isn't terribly messy today. If you watch some of my other speed clean videos, the playroom often looks a bit like we've been burgled. Well, today it's starting off reasonably tidy and I'm going to make it look like we've been burgled, because the way I see decluttering, I like to empty everything out so I can see what I'm dealing with, because what I want to end up with is boxes of organised toys, and in order to do that I need empty boxes to organise things into. So I empty out all the boxes all over the floor into this hideous tip of a mess, and then I'm using these baskets to sort things that belong in various other places. So some of the baskets are things to be donated, some of the baskets are toys that belong in one of the children's bedrooms, or some of the baskets are for toys that belong in boxes I've not yet emptied. So as you can see here, I've emptied out more and more boxes. I partly do this to commit to it because I do worry when I'm decluttering that I'm just going to sort of think, oh, I can't cope with this, and chuck it all back in. I feel like when I tip it all out, I've really got to commit to it and get it done. This is something I've really been procrastinating for ages, and it's just, I know that once it's done, it's such a relief. I'm sure you feel the same about decluttering. Let me know in the comments. It's always such a wonderful relief when it's done, but the ordeal of doing it and creating mess when it's not that messy is such a pain. So this box, for example, is puzzles. I'm just putting all the puzzle pieces in that box, and then I've got all the boxes sort of strewn around me all over the floor, and I'm trying to sort little bits into the relevant boxes, and then sort bits for recycling, bits for the bin, bits for donation. A really good tip is to donate toys that your children don't play with anymore to your children's school or play group. Often they're so grateful for toy donations. In fact, your children will probably play with things, if you take them to their school, that they wouldn't even look at in your house. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sorting out toys. I've got a friend who's had a baby that will have all the very baby toys, and then a lot of the stuff is going to Bella's nursery class, and then anything they don't want they can throw out if they want to, but often they're very grateful for toy donations. So what's worth keeping in mind when you are decluttering is you want to sort toys into sets of toys. So for example, those are Duplo blocks. 4 Duplo blocks on their own are no good at all. You want to sort them into a whole box of Duplo so that they can actually be used and played with properly. And then anything that doesn't go together anymore, anything they wouldn't play with, it just needs to go. So this is a box of play food, for example. My children love playing with play food, and now that it's all together, they can get it out, play food, and then they can put it all away again. I've just dumped out a box of vehicles, which I'm sorting. They have far too many vehicles, so I'm sorting it into about half of them to keep as sort of their favourites, and then the other half to donate, and they can go to the school.
It really is worth being as ruthless as you can be when decluttering your children's toys, because less is more, and if they've got sets of good, nice quality toys, then they're far more likely to have some lovely quality play. Like for example, this belongs to a set of Tate Long Thomas trains that the children really love, and any of those that are, are in good condition and are not broken and are in a set, if they get that out as a toy to play with, then they will get out all the trains, they will play with them nicely, and they'll have some good quality play. If they just tip out a box of rubbish, like you can see on the floor now, they're not going to have good quality play with that. So like these are little building sort of stick together things, which they really enjoy playing with, but they've not played with them properly for so long because they've all been split up. So it's worth being ruthless and chucking out anything that is not perfect. As you can see now, I am emptying the top shelf of the units, the Calyx units that we've got. The main reason I'm doing this is because I was losing the plot on the floor. There you go, I found this crane, that can go to the school, they never play with that. I just wanted to stretch my legs before I got back on the floor to tip out some more stuff and just keep ploughing through. I get loads and loads of comments about our Calyx units and our rainbow themed playroom. And you'll probably notice as I'm sorting through these boxes that some of the boxes are clearly bought probably from IKEA, like the yellow ones and the red ones, for example, were yellow and red when I bought them, but they didn't sell orange or purple ones at the time. So there's a purple box just in the corner of the shot, you can see there. It was actually a white box that was spray painted with fabric spray paint to make it purple on the front. The orange boxes that you can see are exactly the same. We didn't bother to spray the sides or the insides of the boxes, so they're just sort of orange or purple on the front and not on the inside. So if you do have a Calyx unit and you can't find the right colour, you can always consider spray painting to match your room. Now you'll see that I am pulling a bean bag out of the tent in a second. Here it is. Now this bean bag has not yet been emptied of beans like the other ones. If you can see on the left here, I like to leave an empty bean bag so I can store soft toys in it. This bean bag has not yet been emptied, and I just don't have the time or the energy to do it today because it's a bit of a messy job to empty all the beans out. But ideally I will get that done pretty soon, empty it of all the beans, and then the soft toys will stop taking up space in the Calyx boxes and they can go away in the bean bag. It's a really good way to store the soft toys. Now I'm just, as you can see, sorting things. So that's like a box of building things. I'm actually starting to get someone else a box of puzzles, boxes of collected toys. There you go, that's for donation. It's quite satisfying when you end up getting toys sorted into the boxes and put away where they're actually going to live. You can actually start seeing the floor again, feeling like maybe it's all worth it after all. It wasn't a really stupid idea to start this massive decluttering project. We've all been there. So that's a box of books. They need to go upstairs. And yeah, have you ever been there where you started a decluttering project, just thought, why did I start this? What was I thinking? Anyway, all the stuff's coming off the top of the Calyx unit now, which I must admit has not been cleaned for a long time. Look how disgustingly dusty that is. That is really quite revolting. So yeah, it's quite nice because these units have been wedged full of stuff for ages, and after a bit of declutter, they've just got one or two things on top of them now, so they're going to be much easier to clean. Right, so here's what we've got in the boxes. We have got Tate Long Thomas, Trains and Track in those two boxes. These are the boxes that I am picking up for the children. I've got to reach down to them. That's a box of puzzles. They are cars and vehicles. I've decluttered a lot of those. They're going to the school. I haven't really touched that box. That's a box of figures. I'll have to do that another day. That's a box of soft toys, which really needs to be decanted into the beanbag, and another box of soft toys, so that'll free up two boxes there. That's the big red boat and a rocket, which previously lived on top of the unit. And these are two boxes of Happy Street. On the end, we've got a box of sort of characters and things, then another box of soft toys, which needs to go in the beanbag once it's emptied of beans. This is a box of kind of building stuff. So these are linking letters, good for sort of hand-eye coordination and some fine motor skills, and then some more things that stick together, like stipple bricks for building. And then two boxes of Duplo on the end. Like I said, the idea is the children get out a box or two boxes, if it's something like Duplo, that form into two boxes of stuff at a time, and it all goes away. Over here we've got pretend play stuff, things like doctor's sets and shopkeeper stuff, and then 2 boxes of play food. They really do love playing with play food, so I've let them keep quite a lot of that because it really does get used. Now it's time for a bit of a clean. The floor needs a really good vacuum after having all that stuff dumped all over it. And then the playroom can be back to looking nice and clean and tidy, but at least now I know the boxes inside are quite decluttered. Hopefully this will mean less clutter and therefore much easier to keep tidy.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. Now, if you want to watch my latest video, you can check that out over here. And if you would like to see more cleaning and decluttering videos, check out down here.